which means for many people, we like to reset, refresh, implement new goals, new habits into our lives, and kind of create the person that we want to be throughout the year. But that can be a lot of pressure, and many years I've done that and I don't attain them at the end, and I'm very like, oh man, why didn't I get that done? And I become hard on myself. And I think a lot of people do that, so it throws people off from wanting to kind of really sit down and look at who they are, and where they want to go, because you're like, if I'm not gonna get it done, why would I even waste my time? So I wanted to share with you kind of what I'm creating in my own life that I think is going to be a great way to not have that kind of pressure. And so what I've done is on my phone, because I'm on my phone a lot, I love to write things down, and I probably will write these things down on paper just because it's kind of therapeutic to put your pen to paper. Having it on my phone allows me to be able to frequently check back with any decisions that come upon my day-to-days or major life decisions I'm going to have to create this year, and really go back to what I want more of and what I want less of. And that way, instead of creating exact specific things for every little thing, you still need to be specific with some things, but overall it's more of a general statement that you can refer back to and see if the decision you're making is going in the path of your values and your goals. Here it is in my notes section. I did post this on my community board already and my Instagram story, so you may have already seen it, which if you aren't following me on my Instagram, I would love for you to do that because I post a lot on my stories that I may not capture here on YouTube. It's kind of hard to hit all the platforms and film since they're all like on different styles of formatting. I do my best, but I would love for you to follow me on there. Anyways, these are the things I want more of and less of. Just a quick little overview. I want more books in my life because I love my TV shows and movies, don't get me wrong, but I used to read 15 books a year and I haven't done that in a really long time, and I just love holding a book and diving into a story. I want to visit more places, family FaceTimes because my family is on the East Coast, more mindful eating. That was really hard for me in 2020 and 2021, I think for many of us, but it's so important to be mindful. More beach walks, meal planning, getting put together, self-love and body positivity. It's so easy to go to the negative when it comes to yourself. I don't want to do that. Follow through more journaling, more time in nature, more savings. And this is where I think you can get specific with a number. And what I like to do is set my number a little bit higher than I really think that I can get to, because it challenges me, and also you might be surprised. You may hit that number and it will feel really rewarding, but also if you don't and you're still in the range that realistically where you're going to get to, it's still just as rewarding. I want more communication with Ryan. You can never communicate enough, especially in relationships. It's really easy to get in your own habits and routines and get comfortable and forget like to overly communicate. It doesn't hurt. More of routines in my life. I find it very easy to just like go with how I feel, and sometimes that's just not the best way to create new habits. And honesty with myself. I think it's really important to be more honest with yourself than just pleasing other people. Sometimes though, less is more. So you don't always need more things in your life, and that's why this less section is really important. I want less life comparison. It's so easy to get on the internet and compare your life to what people portray on their highlight reel, and it sucks. Like, you don't want to see that and compare where you're at in life to someone else's when it may not be the reality of their stories. I try to keep that in mind. I want less sugar, less food waste, screen time, overthinking and worrying. You guys know that is very much me. Excuses, giving energy to toxic people, which is so easy, especially for empaths like me to do. Saying I can't and I won't, and not watching my tone of voice. I need less of, because I can be very snippy with my husband and the people that I love, and that's not cool either. And then double standards. It's so easy to create double standards for other people, and I don't want to be that way. And then underneath that, I have my savings goals, and then I also put the dates of things that are coming up just to kind of get an idea of what I'm going to look forward to throughout the rest of the year. So since these are very value-based, I feel like they can flow into each year because they are the core of who I am and what I want and where I want to go with my life. Of course, like anything specific that you may have reached or you still need to reach can be taken away or to go into the following year to make sure you're still going to get that done. But overall, I feel like it makes me excited to look back to it because I want to be reminded of who I am, when sometimes it can be so easy to get wrapped up with where you are in that moment that you can kind of lose sight of where you want to go. So I hope this inspires you to kind of sit down, self-evaluate. It's so good to do that, whether it's in the new year or at your birthday. I know that it's really scary to self-evaluate, and it might be hard to have to realize some things about your life or who you are and who's in your life, but it's so important to do that because it can really help you shift the chapters of your future life, and I really believe in it. So I hope that you take something away from this video. I'm gonna kind of go into like a vlog portion of the video and show you like what I'm doing to implement these new habits, and many more vlogs to come. So subscribe and stay tuned if you haven't already. Hi my little babies. So another way I like to transition into the new year is to take down my Christmas decor, a little home update for you guys, and I'll keep up all of my winter decor, which is my snowflakes, my snowmen, and then just like anything that has that like wintry feel to it. Isn't that just so magical to still have my Christmas decorations up? It really makes me feel so happy and not so brutal to just like have everything wiped away so quickly. So since I have mainly colorful decor for my Christmas, I can just transition into the white lights and then keep this up until the end of January and just still have a little bit of festiveness, which you guys know just makes my heart oh so happy. Something that has been very hard for me lately is not waking up before 7:30, even though I know I feel my best when I wake up in between the ranges of 6 to 7. I try not to put too much pressure on myself if I don't wake up exactly at 6 o'clock. So that's why I like to have like kind of a range. So I inch my way towards 6 because that would be the goal. But right now, since I'm not there yet, I'm gonna do in between to set my alarm for 6:30 and then see if I can make it my goal to get to that 6 a.m. because ideally that extra hour would be so lovely to have in the morning. And since I don't have children at this time of my life, I get to have the leisure of just waking up whenever I want to wake up in the morning. So you better believe I'm gonna milk it until I have those kiddos and I just have absolutely no say and have to wake up whenever they wake up. And going back to that goal of reading more, it doesn't have to be an entire chapter book. It could be something as simple as like this book that I absolutely love, adore, and praise. It's called Everything You'll Ever Need You Can Find Within Yourself by Freeman. It is an amazing book. If you love quotes, this is the kind of book you need to have on your bedside table. I'm obsessed. I wake up in the morning and I try to read at least 1 to 2 random pages. I'll just like flip to a page and just read what it has to tell me. I feel inspired afterwards. I feel so seen and heard and just honestly reassured that like where I'm at in life, who I am at this time of life, it's okay. And like you're going to be okay. So if you have not seen this book, bought this book, I'm gonna link it in my description box for you because it really has changed my life and makes me so happy. I'm headed to my first SoulCycle class in 2 years. I've had 5 classes on hold since the pandemic has started pretty much. I don't know, I just felt like, you know what, today I'm gonna do a SoulCycle class even though I'm like motivated but not motivated, but I know that like I just need to inch towards getting motivated and I think this will help. So let's go get a sweat in. Place in the entire world, Trader Joe's, so that I can stock up on some healthy food so that I have no excuses for 2022. Let's do our first Trader Joe's haul of 2022, a healthy edition. Cauliflower mashed potatoes, grilled onions and peppers, salmon, steak, mint, thyme, cilantro, hummus, and these Greek chickpeas and parsley and cumin. I thought that sounded kind of fun to put on top of salad. The best can of tomatoes you will ever purchase. I love my kombucha in a wine glass at night. It just calms me. I don't drink that often, so kombucha and tea are the way for me. This is in Watermelon Wonder. Argentinian red shrimp. My mom suggested this, so I'm gonna try it. Ryan's absolute favorite, tangerine juice, potatoes, tomatoes, pears, celery, carrots, peppers, garlic, because everything in life is better with garlic. Some chia seeds, because I want to make this matcha chia seed pudding. I bought this book, Body Love Every Day, a few vlogs ago, and I've been really enjoying it. She's very huge on her motto, the Fab Four: protein, fat, fiber, and greens. And I've seen a lot of people do this. She's also a celebrity nutritionist, so you may have seen her in the media, but I want to try out her matcha chia seed pudding because since I don't drink coffee, I try to get my caffeine through matcha, and I like chia seed puddings. I haven't made them in a really long time, and it's a quick way to get a breakfast in if you're like a girl on the go, which is me most of the time because I love breakfast. I just never really have the time to make it in the mornings. Well, I at least just don't allow myself the time to make it in the morning. So I want to have a fulfilling breakfast when I'm at work. Let's make the chia seed pudding together. These are the ingredients you're going to need. Obviously, chia seeds. I picked mine up from Trader Joe's. They're a very good price. I love the Vital Proteins collagen peptides. This is my choice of protein because I just feel like it's flavorless. It gives you collagen as well as protein on top of it. She also recommends this brand, so that's what I got. Then I picked up this matcha bar matcha powder. This is one of my favorite matcha powders. It's very pricey though. I use it sparingly. And then it's calls for coconut butter, which I don't have, so I'm just gonna add some coconut oil for the fats, then some almond milk, and I'm going to pop it into this little container. She says to put them in like mini mason jars, which I need to order because I don't have any, but they are definitely very helpful. So let's start making this. So we're taking 1/4 cup of chia seeds and putting it into our container. This is a very textured type of dish. So if you're not into kind of like slimy-ish dishes, this is probably not for you, but it's very healthy and beneficial for your body. Since I already had my almond milk in my liquid measuring cup, I also added the matcha powder, the collagen powder, and then I melted down some coconut oil. So now I'm gonna take my handy dandy frothy little guy that I bought off of Amazon. It is a game changer. It always helps me blend things so well. It's also known for like your coffee creamer to like get really frothy, but I use it for so many other things. So let's blend this up together, and then we're gonna add it over here into our chia seed mixture. We just wanna make sure, because that matcha powder can get really clumpy, that you really get it all blended together so you're not getting clumps in your breakfast. I mean, I'm not about that. Also, the collagen can get clumpy, so that's why you gotta mix it really well. So we're adding the liquid mixture into our chia seeds, and then we're going to shake this all up together and then pop it into the refrigerator, and it should be ready to eat tomorrow. Shake, 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 shake. Pop it into the fridge. While the chia seed pudding is firming up, I'm going to make my spa water. I love having this on hand throughout the week. Orange slices and cucumber slices for hydration, and then the mint leaves I like to have because I feel like they're very refreshing and calming to the nervous system. So that is a part of my meal prep that I'm going to implement weekly. And then I think I'm also going to make a salad dressing because I'm going to have salad for work throughout the week. That way I can just like grab it out of the refrigerator and not have to worry about heating up anything. So I'm going to let this marinate for a few hours, and then you're good to go. Going back in with my handy dandy frothy, showing you many ways you could use this, and blending this all together. It's a Greek salad dressing that's super like lemony, so I'm gonna make a Greek salad every single day. My mom makes the best Greek salad, and every time she makes it, I'm like, you know what? I just need to make this every single lunch and have no excuses. Don't have to order out, just getting all my greens in at lunchtime. Now I'm actually, since I have some time, going to prep the fillings of the salad that I can, so that I can just put them in containers and then throw them all into a bowl in the morning, and I can take it to work. My peppers are all chopped and ready for the containers, and I think that's pretty much it I'm going to do for food prep for this week. All right, you guys, I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here. I hope you enjoyed setting some new habits with me, and you know, new year, new habits, but the same me. Let me know if you guys are implementing any new things into your life, and there's so many more vlogs to come. I'm more organized. I'm planning it out so that every week on Sunday and Wednesday, you guys have new videos to look forward to, and I'm gonna try to let you guys know what to look forward to. So, as I always say, see you in the next video. Bye!